Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Coming to you live here from my man cave on this snowy December afternoon. I've been wondering, why do we call these places that men hang out man caves? And I was reflecting on our earlier history when most men were hunter-gatherers and would go out hunting, gathering their food, bringing it back. And it really was a struggle in the wilderness for survival, a struggle to stay alive, kind of a battle with nature. And to come back home to the cave was to come back to a place of safety, of security, and a place of rest, even if it was a bit dark and isolated. And as men today, we go out into the world and we struggle to survive. The workplace can be a place of struggle. Our social realm can be a place of struggle. And even our relationships can be places of struggle. And it's easy for us to retreat, to back away from that. And I think a man cave is actually a great place to do that. A great place to get away to a place of safety, a place of quiet, a place where you can kind of relax and stop performing and needing to get stuff done and just kind of be. So that's what my man cave's all about. And I think every man needs a place like that where he can get away from the struggle. Now this retreat is not necessarily an escape, because once we've retreated, gotten some rest in our man cave, we really need to get ready and go back out into the world and face the struggle again. Get back into the relationships and face the struggle. But this place of being kind of in our own little safe space can be wonderful, therapeutic, and rehabilitative so that we're ready to go back out into our world. So I'm going to introduce you just a little bit to my man cave, still in development here. And my man cave is a woodworking shop. It's a small space and I'm still getting my shop set up. So I'm digging out some of my old friends that I've actually not seen for anywhere from 5 to 10 years. Some tools that I've picked up, some of them have gotten rusted a bit, so I'm cleaning those up with the help of WD-40 and some Brillo pads and some sandpaper, trying to get the rust cleaned off. And some of my friends that I've really missed over the last years, I've got a set of chisels here that are handcrafted by 4 or 5 generation family in France, Charvechter family, and they're beautifully hand-forged chisels with beautiful boxwood handles on them. And one of my favorite sets, they're like old friends here in my shop. Another one, a set of German woodworking planes made out of wood with the Lignum Vitae soles on them, good adjustment, and I've been getting these cleaned up, getting ready to go back to work in my shop. And then the British had a little different tradition of woodworking, including probably the apex of their career, and that was in the Norris planes. They're very heavy, they're steel dovetailed together, nice wood infills, and this one can put a fine finish on a piece of wood. So I've been getting it cleaned up, sharpened up, and ready to go. Looking forward to actually doing some woodworking here before too long. So your man cave may not be a woodworking shop, might be a host of other places, a host of other sorts of spaces. But my cave is a woodworking shop, and I do really find it therapeutic. So my wood stove over here, keeping the place nice and warm. I'm getting some of my tools set up, and I really want to put some shelves in here. And then of course there's the ever-kept present can of Dr. Pepper. I'm trying to limit the intake of that, but a Dr. Pepper out here on a day like this, of course poured over ice in a mug that keeps it cold for a long period of time. So that's a few words of insight about man caves, coming from this man cave today on this snowy afternoon. And gentlemen, find a space. That's your space. Space to retreat, whether it's a little shed you put out back, a man cave you build, or actually a cave in the mountains where you go hunting. And that's it for today. I'll be back with a project I'm getting ready to do for my grandkids. And hopefully in about a week or 10 days, I'll introduce you to that project. So again, good day to you. Enjoy this snowy afternoon. And all the best from my man cave.